travel, budget, cars. Welcome to the life of P&K. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the life of P&K's channel. This is Bonbon. You might have seen his booty in a couple of videos. He's just very interested by the camera right now. He's never been this close. But today I'm trying to make a real quick video. My girlfriend got me two awesome presents for my birthday. And I've been meaning to make a video. It's just been very busy. We traveled to Bulgaria to visit my parents. So we had some fun there. So I couldn't make really other car related videos. But today we're gonna make a car related video. I'm gonna have this little guy actually pick up the video for you. So from the two presents, he's gonna have to pick up one and see which one he likes. And then we'll go with the video from there. Let's go. So guys, here we are. Here we have the OBDDLink and here we have the Draghi. We'll see which one he likes. He's saying hello to the camera too. Bonbon, come here. He's saying hi to the camera, he's sniffing everything, but he's gonna have to pick up one of these two. The Draghi, you guys might be familiar with this. The OBDDLink, this is something I'm gonna use Bimmercode for. I'm gonna show you how to use it. And the same thing with Draghi, I'm gonna show you how to use that, and we're gonna run some quick, I guess, 0 to 60, maybe a quarter mile if I find a stretch of road like that. Gotta keep it safe. So let's go, let's see which one he picks for today's video. Which one? Which one, Bonbon? Which one? Which one are you gonna put? Ooh, he liked this one. He liked the OBDDLink. He sniffed it, he booped it with his nose. So let's go ahead and open this little box and see what's inside. So this is a two-part thing. So you need this to connect to your OBD, through your OBD port, through your phone, and using the OBD port to connect to your car. Using this from Bimmercode, this is the one that's the mostly recommended, or the one from my understanding that works best with Bimmercode. It comes in a very neat little box, you can see. Some advertisements on the back for them. Yeah, so let's see what's inside the box. And you open it very simple. It has like a little kind of like a magnet type of thing. You open it up like this and you can see it's your OBDDLink or OBD dongle right here. I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera. And there it is. That's all there is. Just this little gadget, this little part helps you connect to your car. And inside the box there's nothing else. Maybe some instructions back here, but that's it. So just to let you know guys, this is not gonna be like my favorite Bimmercode codes in BMW. This is gonna be kind of like a walkthrough from beginning to the end. I've never used this software, I've never used this dongle. I have no idea what to expect. So if you guys wanna follow me through this video, follow my trip and see what I learn. And we can learn it together and go through it. Also feel free down below in the comments to list your favorite codings from Bimmercode. I would love to know what you guys have done to your cars. I wanna do to my car, I wanna do a couple things that I've seen here and there online. I wanna see if they're simple to do or more complicated, but right now I'm gonna try to do more like a simpler coding. Actually just browse around the app and see what's in store for us. So let's go to the car. Here we are outside in not so sunny Florida. Right now it's kind of not gloomy, but see Miami Brickell right around there. But it's chilly. It's in the 50s, and Florida typically, South Miami actually, or around the South Miami area, South Florida doesn't get that chilly usually, typically, so I'm not used to it. I'm wearing sweatpants, I mean, yeah, t-shirt, but sweatpants, and I'm not used to wearing sweatpants in Florida. I haven't actually worn sweatpants in a long time. It's kind of nice. It's gonna be a good Christmas because it's chilly, so it makes it feel a little bit like Christmas. But I'm kind of going on a tangent here. Here's the car. Let's go inside where it's a little bit warmer, and let's get working on that OBDDLink Bimmercode connection and see what we can come up with today. And here we are, just like a reminder guys, this is kind of like what the gauges look like, everything the way it looks like. The lights are, I have them set up to the factory purple. So we're gonna see what we can do with Bimmercode. But first thing, let's pull out the actual device that we have. And we're gonna need two things for this. We're gonna need the OBDDLink, this right here, and we're gonna need our trusty phone. That's it, that's all we need. OBDDLink and a trusty phone. I wanna move this back away. So after we have these two, the OBDDLink, first thing we have to do is remove it from the box, open it up, and pull the OBD connector out, and let me show you where to plug it in. I hope you guys can see it a little bit better. I'm trying to make the camera focus. It's kind of difficult to do it with one hand while holding the flashlight. But the OBD is right here. You can see I'm flashing it with the light. So you plug it in right there. It's really simple. It's a plug and play. So there is a device. Make sure, again, it can only go one way. There's no way to force it. There you go. again, just be careful, make sure it's plugged in very well, because you don't want to have it for some reason drop the connection, because they can cause issues. They can actually break your car. So there we go, it's fully plugged in there. It's a bit loose, but I think that's actually the port itself. Now, the next thing we have to do is go to our phone. In this case, I have an iPhone. I'm sure it works with Android, but for this specific scenario, we're going to use an iPhone. And you find Bimmercode, and then you have to connect. So I'm going to click connect. Let's see if it finds it. So then it's asking to select the vehicle. So it's an X3M. Well, this is not the X3M, this is the M40i, but we'll select this one, continue. And we heard a little ding. And now it's reading the vehicle control units and so on. So we're going to go through this. So the phone itself is still identifying the control units. I'm not sure if this is typically how long it takes. Usually when you connect, maybe because it has to read all the sensors, or maybe this is because I'm using it for the first time. And we're in the control units. So let's see what we can actually do. So I'm going to try to see if I can make this better for you guys so you can see, and I can see it too as well. So we have advanced crash safety module. I'm not going to touch that. Air conditioning, I really don't think I'm going to touch that. Body domain controller, so this controls, I'm guessing, the doors, windows, driving mode, lights, mirrors. I'm definitely going to mess with that one. The engine control units, the auto stop start function, definitely going to deactivate that one if possible. The head unit, audio display options, iDrive system, probably going to go into that. The instrument cluster, display options, instrument cluster, driving mode, fuel reserve warning, and so on. Definitely going to go into that. Receiver audio module, I'm not sure what that sounds or what that is. Active sound design, I might have an idea. I believe this is if you're going too fast, or if you're going like in a faster rate of speed, the sound goes up as well. The roof function center, not sure what that is exactly as well. The seat module driver, seat heating, not sure exactly what that will be, but we can look at it. And the tailgate function module, this is one I want to also mess with. So let's see what we can do. The first one that really interests me is the engine control unit, the auto stop start. So I'm going to click on that. And it's checking the coding data. There's an auto start stop function memory that's not active, not sure what it is. The auto start stop function is active. I will probably deactivate that or remove that. It shows you the battery type. This I'm going to leave alone, but I want to deactivate the auto stop start function. And I would just say right now it shows as active. I want to make sure it's not active. So I'm going to click that. And then I'm going to go back and I'm going to press, I believe I have to press code. And it's telling me, so here's the option, I forgot to mention that to you guys. You have to buy this, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase the Bimmercode full version. That way I can program this. It's $40. To me it seems like a lot, but you know, it is what it is. We want to have fun and have miles per gallon. So I'll be right back after I make the purchase. Okay, the purchase was successful. It's actually really quickly. You just had to hit on the dollar sign or the dollar, like $39 amount, and then you took it to your Apple Pay, which was really simple. So right now we're going to try to code one thing. We're going to try to code the auto stop start function. Another one I want to mess around with is this, the auto stop start function memory. I'm not sure what it is. So it says save the last used auto stop start function setting for the next start of the car. Please note that the auto stop start function automatically activates again in Nico driving mode. So what I want to do is actually set this on active as well. Because I believe what this does is, okay, this is going to program it once to remove the auto stop start function, but the minute I switch to a different driving mode or turn off the car, it will reset itself. So what I want to do is I want to have this as active to save it, and then have this as not active. So I'm going to code it. I guess this gives you a little warning before you start coding, so you guys can pause the video, maybe read it, but I'm going to start coding. So let's see how long it's going to take, or if it's going to make any noises. And it's writing the coding data. It's moving actually very quickly. And it's finishing coding already. Oh, the car is going wild. It's restarting the ECU. And coding was successful. The controlling completed successfully. So we have coded this. We'll see how it works. I'm not going to go into the battery. So let's go to the next menu. What can we do? Let's see, the body domain controller. This might have a lot of data that we might have to go through. And yeah, you guys can see already it's taking a little bit longer to read this, so I'll fast forward the video. You guys are lucky that you don't have to wait through this.
2,000 years later.
So guys, this took a while, but here we are. I put the phone down. It's a little bit better for me, holding the camera and navigating through this. It's a little bit better. But let's go through this. So there's ambient lighting, which I believe it's these guys here, like there's some here, there's the footwell and so on. I believe this, you can change the color to other things. So you can do the top and the bottom differently. So I can do the top, like let's say, and there's more options. You can do unassigned value too. I'm not gonna code it, but there's more options you can select. So this will be, I believe this will be for this right here, the blue magenta. Let's go with blue magenta for now. And then you can do the footwell. So you can change the footwell to a different color if you want to. You can try something else. I don't know what's good with a blue magenta, maybe magenta red. You can do that, and I don't see why not. And then ambient lighting color, you can go by the default. You can do differently. So basically how you code it, I believe, I might be wrong here. So I'm gonna, it's not dark. I wish it was dark so you can't really tell. You can maybe see the color a little bit on the camera. But what I'm gonna try to do is, you can really tell underneath too. I'm gonna leave it as normal. So I have the blue magenta here. I'm gonna leave it as that, but you can change the higher and the lower color. I will try to do that like late at night to be able to get more like a clear view of the actual color. Brake force display, brake force display activation speed. This shows you, I guess, in kilometers when it displays at what speed the brake force has to display. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, and I don't want to mess with brakes either. This also, I guess, maybe it activates the braking at certain speed to help you. Not sure. Again, it has some settings there. The doors, windows, the horn when locking and unlocking is active. I'm gonna leave that. Time until automatic lock, it says 2 minutes. I think that's too much. I'm gonna do 1 minute. Windows lifter interruption when opening a door, active. This doesn't really make a sense to change it. I'm gonna leave it as active. Driving mode. So the default driving mode, you can have adaptive, comfort. I don't think I can have the adaptive. This is good because it gives you a couple different modes, but you can activate this when you want to start the car. What mode do you want the car to start? I'm happy with comfort. I think it's a good balance. If I want to change it, I can change it later, but I'm happy with that. And there's the default driving mode is also in here too. This will be the standard driving mode. Not sure what the difference is between both. The rain light sensor sensitivity, I'm gonna leave it as sensitive. I'll leave it as stock as it is. Hazard warning signal after emergency braking. This actually I'm gonna activate because this will be helpful. Like if you have an emergency and you have to brake really fast, it flashes the hazards. So this could be helpful. I believe this is what it does, but correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Let's see. Fog lights off with high beam, active. That's fine. Fog lights with parking lights, I'm gonna activate that. I want to have as much lights as possible. Exterior lighting switch off allowed. I will leave that as active. This automatic light control position, I'm not sure what this is. The lighting switch positions where the automatic light control is active to prevent the low beam to come on when switch is set to 0. I'm gonna leave this as is because I don't know what it is. Here's one thing I want to change. The automatic mirror tilt, I'm fine with it being active. This is where when you reverse the mirror tilts, it tilts really, it tilts a lot. 90% is a lot. So sometimes when I'm reversing, I don't only use the camera, I also use the mirrors. And when this tilts so much, you only see the ground. Yes, it's great to not curb your wheels, but I don't see what's going on back there behind me. And that can cause issues. So what I'm gonna do is actually the tilt value, I'm gonna change to about 50%. No, actually, let's do 59% and leave it at that. I'm going to leave the unfold mirrors with convenient opening active and fold mirrors with convenient closing active. This is perfect, especially when you park in tight spots. It closes and opens the mirrors when you're at the car. Seat heating, I'm not going to change anything of that. Tailgate, boot lid opening delay. I'm going to actually leave that. Yeah, I'm going to leave that to 5 seconds, just in case something happens. Open tailgate after unlock only. So this is good if you, I guess, don't live in a safe area maybe. To use it, you have to unlock the car and open the tailgate. I'm fine with it opening without having to press the unlock button. Welcome light in darkness only. So this only changes when you walk to your car, when the lights turn on. This is going to make it happen only when it's dark outside. I'm going to leave it as not active because I want it to happen all the time. Also, there's expert mode. I will not go into that. I'm not an expert. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to use whatever the presets are. Eventually, once I'm more comfortable with this app and what I can code and learn more about it, I'm going to use this expert mode. So I'll show another video with that. So we made a couple changes. I'm going to code again. Again, start coding. And it's going to take a little bit. I believe for this, it might take a little bit longer because there's many more modules. And you can see, yep, it's going to take a while. So I'll be back. I'll resume the video when this is done. While we're still waiting, check out this view. I know, and guys, up there, I don't know if I'm pointing in the right area. That's not a mountain, by the way. That's Trash Mountain. That's Miami's Trash Mountain. But it's huge. It almost looks like a mountain. I don't know how much trash there is, but there has to be a lot. It is kind of far away. There you go. If you guys can see it, it's right there. Miami Trash Mountain welcomes you. But this view, especially with Miami in the distance right there, it's nice. And this is still coding. So I'll be back. Okay, it's finished encoding right now. Restarting the ECU again. You guys heard the chime. We didn't really change anything except the mirrors. Everything else was kind of like left the same. I was happy with it, so we'll go back. So next one that I'm curious about is the head unit, the display options. Let's see what we can find here. This might take a while to load as well, because there's a lot of things that you can probably like code or change here. And I'm also excited about doing this portion.
2,000 years later.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Checkbox acoustical lock information. No idea what it is. I won't touch it. Maximum volume at startup 25%. I'm fine with this. I have no Bowers and Wilkins sound setting. Yep, this is only if you have the Harman Kardon system. I don't have this, so we'll leave it alone. Daytime running lights active, of course. Start animation, we can change this. I can change it to BMW, the M variant, the Opina, BMW i, or Rolls-Royce. Which one do you guys want to see? BMW? I believe that's the default. Maybe the M40? Not sure. The M variant one, not sure what it is. The Opina, BMW i, and the Rolls-Royce. So let's go with... you know what? I'll leave it default for now. Volume pop-up, that's fine. I want to see this. Tire pressure control, I want to leave that as it is. Cover artwork, not sure what cover artwork is. If you guys can explain to me what it is, that'll be great in the comments. One touch turn signal 5 times. I want to activate that. This would make the turn signal blink 5 times when you do it right now. So when you just press this, see right now it does it 3 times. Eventually it will be 5 times. I really like that. I'll activate that. Hopefully it saves it. I read somewhere that it's not always saving it. Sport display values, G meter, blah blah blah. I will leave the way they are. G meter maximum value, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to change that. Video via USB, it's active. Default, that's fine. Video in motion, not active. That's fine with me too. Warning, a startup. Not sure what these are. So that's it. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure. I saw another menu here. Activation codes. I'm not sure what it is as well. So here, the only thing that we changed basically is the five blinks when you do the little a slide tap on the blinker. Instead of 3, it's gonna do 5. But one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mess with this a little bit more so you guys can see. Let's do the start animation. Let's check out. I'm curious to see what the M variant one is. So let's code all that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yep, it's pretty quick. It looks like it's moving at a good pace. So I'm going to actually go through the variations with you guys. I'm kind of curious to see what they look like. Oh, there we go. So it shows it right away. So this is like the M type 1, I believe, start animation. and coding successful. But let's see this animation. That's it. So that's what it was. It's kind of cool. Okay, let's check out. So we have the M type 1. Let's do starting animation, M variant 1, sorry. So let's try the Alpina. Let's see, and then we're gonna code, start. Hopefully this will be quickly because we're changing only one thing. Restarting ECU, let's see. Wow, look at that, guys. Alpina. Okay, coding successful on the phone. I'll change that. That's pretty neat. Okay. And let's see, what else do we have? So Alpina, then we have BMW i, that's probably gonna be fun. Rolls-Royce, and then we just have the BMW. I think I'm gonna actually like the M variant. It's pretty cool. But let me see what BMW is. Okay, let's code it. It finished coding, so let's see what this animation looks like. So this one just says BMW, not much different, I guess, from the M and the BMW. I think, honestly, I think I will leave. I'm not going to check out the Rolls-Royce because, you know, I don't want to be a poser. But I think I'm going to leave the M variant 1 animation. And I'm not sure if that was by default, but I'm going to leave the M variant 1. Alpina is kind of cool, but I use Alpina somewhere else. So far, the M variant 1 is my favorite. So once it's done coding, I'll show you guys one last time what the actual animation looks like. Okay, coding is finished. It's restarting now. And let's see. And there you guys go. It's an M. It matches this right there. I like how it looks together. It will look perfect. I'm going to leave it as an M variation. Okay, coding is successful. Let's go back to the control units. Let's go to my favorite one so far probably will be the instrumented cluster. And the reason why I said my favorite is because I really want to change a couple things here. I've seen online a couple YouTube videos and stuff like that. I really want to do that and change a couple things. So it read it decently quickly. And let's see. So we have the layout. So there's a couple layouts. Oh, you can get a diesel logo too. I don't want that. So the layout, we can do the Alpina, you can do the M, you can do the M Performance 200 miles per hour, you can do the M Sport, and you can do the Standard. So let's check it out. Let's start with, let's see before actually we do this. Low fuel warning, 1, 30 miles, 2, 50 miles, that's fine. The refresh rate of digital speed every 2 times per second is fine with me. Or it can be actually 5 times per second. No, 2 times per second is fine. Let's check out, let's actually start from the bottom to the top. So the standard is obviously this. This is your standard. I believe the Sport would be this, but we'll see what it looks like. Let's go back to Comfort, which is a standard. Let's go with M Sport, and I think M Sport would be this. I'm almost 100% sure, but we'll find out. So let's go with M Sport. Click that and code it. Start coding. I think this might take a minute actually, but we'll see. Oh, it's actually moving pretty quickly. So we'll see if it changes anything here. And you guys can see it kind of changed the layout a little bit. It's making wild noise. I don't know if that's normal. It changed a couple things, it made some noise, and the noise is done. I think, I have to look back in the video, but I think this part right here, it's different. Like the letters, they look more crispy, more clear. Let's see, the Sport. I think the Sport looks the same. Eco, I think that looks the same too. I really think only the lettering got changed a little bit, maybe. So let's go with the layout, and let's do M Sport Performance 200 miles per hour. It's done coding, now it's restarting. Let's see if it's gonna make the same noise too. Yep. So you guys can see in this one, while it's updating, it only added the 200 miles per hour logo right there, which I think it looks cool to have it up that high. Didn't really change anything else. Let's see in sport. It's the same thing. Nothing really changed. The next thing would be the 160. I believe this was the default. Let's see the M. I'm curious to see the M. Okay, it's restarting. And let's see. Making the same noise. Ooh, I like this one. This one really looks cool. And if I remove the map in the middle, I think it looks even better. Oh, service due soon. If I remove the map in the middle, it's probably gonna look more clear. But I really like how this one looks. And let's see in sport. Doesn't change much. So this is sport. Not much of a difference. So it keeps it constantly the same. Let's see eco. So it doesn't change anything at all when it comes to anything else. So it's always keeping it at that specific view, which is, I like it. It looks nice. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. I might remove, if I keep this one, I might remove the map in the middle so it's more like a clear view, but we'll see. And let's see the last one, that'll be the Alpina. Let's code it. It's done coding, so let's see what it's gonna look like. So this is the Alpina. It's loading everything. I thought, you know what guys, I thought looking through videos and stuff, I thought I was gonna like this one a lot more. The font looks a bit gimmicky, put it that way. It looks a bit strange, but let's see. So we have sport, comfort. So sport, oh, sport looks nice. Comfort, I actually like comfort the best, and eco. Huh. That's pretty cool. So guys, what do you think? What should I leave it as? I'm kind of like this one. I also kind of like the actual M gauges too. So I think I'm gonna leave the Alpina just for a little bit. It looks a little bit different, a little bit nicer. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this one for now, and then we'll go from there. Let's get back to this. There's nothing else we can do here. Receiver audio module, one touch. The roof function center. I'm thinking it's something to do with this. Maybe, who knows. I'm not gonna touch that. The seat module, seat heating, not gonna touch that. The tailgate function, this is the last thing I want to look at. Hopefully it doesn't take long to read that. It shouldn't. So when it comes to the tailgate function, when pushing the button in the interior, open and close, I want to do that. I want to do both. Tailgate function when pulling the button in the interior, close. So if you pull it, it's going to close it. So we'll see if it works. Close tailgate button in the interior without long press. Unassigned value. I'll leave this unassigned. Remote control open. I also want to do open and close. Close tailgate with the remote control without long press. I want to do. No, actually, I'll leave it as active. Warning sign when closing tailgate with the remote. I will put that active because I'm going to be using the remote as well. And also the warning sign when closing the tailgate with the button on the interior. So I'm going to code out these and we're going to test it. Okay, coding successful. Okay, let's give it a try. So I'm going to press it, I guess, down. And you guys can see it opened the tailgate, no issues. So let's see if I press it up. It sounded, made a sound, but it didn't close it. So let's see, press it up. Nope. Oh, yep, I have to hold, so you have to hold the button and then it closes it. Boom. That's it. So basically what you have to do for this is it's one push down to open it and then you have to hold it to close. And I'm guessing it'll be the same way from the actual fob on the car. I'm not gonna try it now. It's in my backpack. Oh, actually no, I can try it now. I have it with me. So let's see. So how do you? So there's the button. So I'm gonna press it. Maybe because I'm inside the car. Oh nope, I have to hold it. So see, I hold the button, and it opens it up. And then I just have to hold it to close it, I hope. Yep, there we go. It makes the sound. It's saying it's closing. Done. I don't know why they don't have that actually coded from the factory. That would have been really helpful if it was coded from the factory. It would be really nice. And it would be very helpful, especially like when you have like groceries, or especially when you're going to Target, to have it loaded in the car when you're picking up something real quickly. So that was for the tailgate. Another thing to show you is the rear view mirror. So let me start the car. Let me see. Do I have to go? I'm going to go back. I'm going to exit this and disconnect. So that way we're not causing any problems. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car. And you can see I do like the green on Alpina right here. But a thing I wanted to show is the mirror. So if you guys are obviously familiar with your car's factory, how far down the mirror actually tilts. I changed it to 59%, so we'll put it in reverse. There we go. And it went down so much, so you can kind of see a little bit more of the back of the car now. It's not fully tilted, and that I really love. I'm gonna be actually able to see what's behind me. I might actually adjust that to like 40% because I don't need it to go that far down. I'm not that bad of a driver. Without that being said, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you really liked it, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel or just somehow stumbled across my channel, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another video later. And also, happy holidays. See you later.